Hello, my unknowns. This is Rus R joining with
Rus R Russell here.
con
Ildefonso.
Ildefonso. Both Rus R Senior and Junior are here. So today we're going to talk about. Oh yeah, I forgot about you, Princess. And our little dog is here with us. Well, she's not little; she's actually big. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, so what's up, my unknowns? Today we're actually going to discuss about the boxing match between Boogie2988 and
Wings of Redemption.
exactly. So the reason why we have Ildefonso Senior here, because he used to box when he was little.
Bueno, la pelea estuvo muy dispareja, pero primero vamos a tratar de criticar al referee positivamente. Fue muy acertado en detener la pelea, pues el Wings se veía que tenía más conocimiento de box. Es más, Boogie no tenía experiencia en ninguna pelea, tanto que descuidó, por decir, su vestuario, que se le andaban cayendo el short, y nunca había recibido un golpe. Se veía completamente novato el Boogie, y Wins pues hizo su trabajo únicamente, por decir, acribillarlo, porque pues el Boogie no sabía nada de box, nunca. Wins tuvo muy, con el 1-2, por decir 1-2, de derecha a izquierda, ganó la pelea, no necesitó más, no necesitó recurrir a otra técnica, como el upper, los volados, simplemente por decir 1-2, y le ganó al Boogie, que cerraba los ojos y no sabía por dónde venía el golpe para esquivarlo. Es más, nunca intentó esquivarlo. Más bien se quejaba con el referee que el otro le pegaba. O sea, pues a eso se subió. Ahora lo que yo voy a decirle al Boogie, que necesita buscarse un entrenador y tratar de aprender, o sea, observar las peleas, para que él, por decir, en una futura o en la revancha, estaría fabuloso la revancha, podría ganar.
I see.
¿Sí? So, él tiene que buscar la revancha, tiene 3 meses para entrenarse y salir victorioso de una pelea con el Wins. Eso es todo y el deseo pues es que sigamos disfrutando de este tipo de peleas que nos gusta, nos divierte, por decir de una manera, de que sentimos, por decir, el deseo de acompañar al boxeador hasta su esquina y en la pelea. O sea, personas sin experiencia y debutando, se puede decir, uno los acompaña, se emociona, desea uno que ganen. Pero en esta vez, pues, el Wins ganó y bien por él.
Yeah, good for him. So for Wings, what advice can you give him?
¿Cómo?
Like in the pelea for Wings. Tengo any criticism?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Ok, bueno, a todos los que vimos la pelea, deseamos, o sea, que sigamos disfrutando de ese tipo de eventos, para que de alguna manera nos dediquemos un poquito más a la técnica del boxeo.
Mm-hmm. Now, you have a little bit of experience with boxing. How's boxing like?
¿Yo?
Yeah.
Yo boxeé aproximadamente como 12, 15 años.
En México,
en
sí.
México, desde muy chico. y he entrenado a personas, o sea, realmente por decir no me he dedicado a eso, pero sí me gusta el boxeo.
I see. How many fights do you have?
Amateur tuve cerca de 38 peleas. Nunca debuté como profesional.
Okay, Princessa.
Ya, déjalo. Mejor este para allá.
Hey, Princessa, there's food over there. Sorry about that. Our dog really do love our father,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was trying to, look at him, she got the, jealous eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's weird. Okay, continue, Papa.
Oh, tengo aproximadamente 70 años y la mayoría de mi experiencia le he sacado de vivir el boxeo de cerca y de lejos, porque cuando uno entrena, está más consciente de la pelea, de lo que la emoción, por decir, de un boxeador cuando se sube, el nervio, todo eso, el entrenamiento, la dedicación que se le da. Mucha gente, por decir, se dicen entrenadores y nunca, o sea, transmiten su experiencia de una pelea. Sí, no saben lo que es un golpe, no enseñan al boxeador a golpear en el costal, no enseñan al boxeador, por decir, a hacer una técnica de él. Simplemente por decir, tira el jab, pégale al costal, corre en las mañanas, brinca la cuerda, sí, está así. Y cuando llega el momento de competir, pues, el boxeador va ciego, no sabe, por decir, nunca sabe qué es una distancia, no sabe qué es un ritmo, no sabe, por decir, estudiar al contrincante.
Because what I absorb is that they don't do a C, they do a
Sí,
C,
sí.
and that's this model, right?
Todo es bueno siempre y cuando, por decir, tengas una técnica, ¿sí? Que tú lo que emplees, por decir, que sirva para ganar tu pelea. No esperes, por decir, la experiencia de un entrenador, pues es de él, pero tú tienes que vivir tu propia experiencia y saber qué es una pelea.
I see.
Is it duro to box? Like, is it training hard?
Sí, indudablemente. Mucha gente cree que 3 rounds no le enseñan al boxeador a respirar.
Yeah, because it's a cardio.
Sí, no, o sea, le enseñan a que no se relaje. En la pelea tienes que estar relajado. Si tú te pones tenso, te cansas, te ahogas, no sabes respirar. El entrenador tiene que ver cuando, por decir, tú estás en la pelea, cómo estás respirando.
Sí.
Porque todos cuando hacemos un esfuerzo detenemos la respiración.
Yeah.
Entonces, cuando uno pelea, uno tiene que ver que mete oxígeno al cuerpo y se relaja.
Even
Si
a
no es
gordo,
así,
even a gordo grande.
cualquier persona tiene que saber respirar para pelear, para llevar un ritmo de pelea. 3 rounds, la gente dice, no, es bien poquito, pero si una gente no tiene experiencia, no le han enseñado en el primer round, para el segundo round está ahogado, ya no puede, aunque haya corrido, aunque haya hecho ejercicio, no puede, porque lo principal es saber respirar en la pelea.
Ah, okay. Because I heard some YouTubers say, it's the cardio. No.
Sirve el cardio, los ejercicios de cardio, de correr y esto, pero en una pelea, imagínate que detienes la respiración, por mucho cardio que tenga, te ahogas.
Okay, so it's not like in the Rocky movies where,
Mira, si tú haces esto y detienes la respiración, te vas a ahogar.
Uh-huh.
Es como irse abajo de una piscina,
Mhm.
no respirar bajo el agua. No puedes, o sea, tienes que salir 5 minutos cuando mucho y sales ahogándote. Eso es lo que pasa en las peleas. Pasas 3 minutos peleando, pero no respiras, pues te vas a ahogar.
Mhm.
Porque cuando uno tiene, por decir, tensión, cuando tú vas a cargar un peso, te tienes la respiración, es lo mismo que haces cuando tú peleas. ¿Sí?
Yeah.
Lo primero que haces es cerrar la respiración, respirar por la boca.
Mhm.
Observan, bueno, en las peleas hay que observar eso. El ritmo de pelea también es como bailar. Él da 2 pasos, tú das otros 2. Te tienes que esperar a que él dé sus otros 2 pasos para que tú le completes.
Mhm.
Pero si él tira y tú tiras, los dos chocan.
Sí.
¿Sí? Primero es defensa, defenderte y luego atacar.
Okay.
¿Sí? 2 pasos, nada más. Él te tira 2 golpes, tú los esquivas y entonces tú le tiras a él. Él va a tratar de esquivarlos. Pero llega el momento en que le agarras el ritmo y tú lo golpeas y él no te golpea, tú lo golpeas y él no te golpea. Y no se trata de acabar la pelea de un solo golpe, sino poco a poquito vas machacando hasta que tú llegas a vencerlo.
Mhm.
¿Sí? No se trata de golpes así duros, se trata de al toque nada más y poco a poquito vas machacando.
Okay.
¿Ok?
Yeah.
Bueno,
Got any questions for Papa?
You think boxing should be used for self-defense? You know,
Like self-defense?
sí. La self-defense,
Is it CVIT or no? It's just for sport.
sí, realmente por decir, todas las, depende quién las practique, pero realmente yo con la experiencia, yo por decir, he practicado Kung Fu, Karate, las disciplinas de contacto, y lo mejor que me ha resultado es el box,
Mhm.
¿sí? Porque cuando tú levantas el pie muy arriba, pierdes segundos, microsegundos que si lo sabes aprovechar.
Mhm.
Imagínate en un pie y un derechazo, pues ya no se para,
Yeah.
¿sí? O que te andan queriendo agarrar en la lucha, o un solo golpe y se acabó.
Yeah, yeah. Now, my question is that I hear this from muchas veces, that the dos most difícil is discipline y the diet when it comes to any sport. Is it?
Es como todos los deportes,
Uh-huh.
dieta, dedicación y ganas de hacerlo.
Mhm.
Sí, es todo lo que necesitas para que en cualquier deporte destaques. Primero, tu disciplina, tu dedicación
Sí.
y muchas ganas de hacerlo.
Mhm.
Porque si te dicen hay que correr a las 4 de la mañana, el que quiere ganar a esa hora está corriendo, mientras que el que no sabe ni qué va a hacer, a las 6 de la mañana está durmiendo.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Mientras otro está entrenando, dice, mira, uno entrenando y el otro durmiendo, ¿quién crees que va a ganar?
Sí.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember back when, like in the pool, I remember I saw a sign saying that working hard will always beat out natural talent. Which I kind of half agree, but I know what it's saying. Like, if somebody who was born with no talent, if they train every day, todas las veces, they will eventually get good. But there's always a cap, There's always a ceiling for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Some reach higher than others. But I understand the saying, though, because if you got a very talented person and he's not doing anything, or she's not doing anything, then obviously the person that's training hard will probably outbeat or outpace the person that's just not doing no training if they're just relying on the skills they were born with.
Yeah,
You agree or disagree?
I agree.
You could always train, but I always believe in the same time everyone have like a certain cap level. So, Papa, my question is this for you: how would someone need like? I know you mentioned about the three things. Yeah, as long as these people do these, they could reach further. But let's say there's a cap, let's say brick wall for training. They train todo the veces, but nothing's improving. Not, how do they need to do? What do they need to do to break that wall or that?
Pompeo.
Yeah, you know,
Bueno,
like level uno. How do they get to level dos?
exacto.
How?
Bueno, para sentir que tu entrenamiento, por decir, es provechoso, necesitas una persona que te observe y que tú no creas desde el costal, cómo le pegas al costal, cómo te paras, cómo por decir, todo el mundo cree que cuando uno pelea es nada más tú vas a pegar,
Yeah.
¿sí? Y hay veces que oyes una vocecita en la cabeza que te dice, mejor tírate. Y ahí es cuando uno debe de decir, no, vine a ganar, ¿sí? No me puedo tirar. Y tienes que sentir vergüenza. Por eso uno entrena, porque uno desea ganar, no sentirse por decir, o defraudar a las personas, como esta pelea que vimos, la de Buster.
Whoa, princesa. Just the neighbors. Continue.
Quería el Buster, pensó que nada más él iba a pegarle y que el otro se iba a dejar.
Yeah.
Sí, pero no es así. O sea, el otro te va a pegar.
Yeah.
Y es ahí donde por decir esa vocecita que oyes que no, mejor no bájate o mejor no sube, dices no, tengo que ganar porque yo entrené este golpe y con este voy a ganar. Sí, tienes que tener tu táctica y tu técnica, son dos cosas diferentes. Sí, aprender a comer también. Mucha gente por decir son un peso o 3 pesos hacia abajo de, mira, es como si pesas 70 kilos y traes 20 kilos de grasa, pues vas a pelear con una persona que a lo mejor es puro músculo y más grande y todo, y él pesa 70 y el gordito, por decir, pesa, pero porque no lleva una dieta. No piensa, no estoy subido de peso, no es el momento de pelear. Tengo que disciplinarme a la comida y al entrenamiento.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, because being in shape, some people say it's difícil, but yeah, it takes a lot of discipline to get there. Now, Papa, I've been doing ejercicio for casi uno año con mi amigo Tony.
Sí.
But mi peso, yo tengo de panza still.
Sí, pero esa panza se te baja si evitas cualquier cosa que tenga azúcar, harina, haces comidas, por decir, a base de proteína, que son huevos, carne, y evitas, por decir, cualquier harina como las pizzas, el arroz, los frijoles,
Yeah.
el pan, ¿sí? Todas esas cosas uno tiene que evitarlas para que tengamos, por decir, una faltante de calorías.
Yeah.
Y si tú haces eso, no necesitas un año ni entrenar. Simplemente por decir, el cuerpo se va a moldar y en términos de 3 meses tú pierdes 20 libras.
Yeah. Now, you said you were in, like the maestro, master, that mucho cosas. When it comes to, like, you said boxing, martial arts. Is it fácil to teach people the technique
necesita or es difícil to, you know?
Bueno, yo realmente tengo muchos secretos porque los adquieres con esfuerzo. Y cuando tú, por decir, ves que una persona va a emplear mal los secretos, no tiene caso que se los des. Aparte de eso, necesitas, es como una herencia, para que le enseñes a alguien y que quiera, va a tener que ganárselos. ¿Sí? Yo, por decir, te digo, sé muchos secretos y no los transmito porque no encuentro, por decir, a alguien que le interese.
Yeah.
Si no le interesa, por decir a la gente, no tiene caso que se los enseñes.
Yeah.
Hay veces que la gente quiere aprender para andar peleando en la calle o para intimidar a los demás que él sabe o ser exhibicionista, ¿no? Eso se emplea únicamente como salud. Son movimientos, o sea, que uno tiene que hacer, o sea, para mantenerse en forma y buscar, por decir, prolongar más su salud.
Salud.
Salud,
Health. Yeah. Yeah.
Pero realmente, por decir, hay maestros que son buenos y enseñan a los... Hay maestros que dicen, la pelea te trae la experiencia. Pero como somos gente de trabajo, si me pegan en un ojo y no puedo ver, y yo tengo que ir a trabajar, por decir, para mi familia, ya no fui ese día por pelear.
Yeah.
Entonces, evito pelear porque trae consecuencias. Sí, no, el que sabe pelear nunca pelea porque sabe que aún, aunque noquees a la otra persona, pierdes
Yeah.
la pelea. O en primera, porque por decir, las manos de una persona que entrena son diferentes a las que no entrenan. La emoción de una pelea te puede llevar a que puedes matar a la persona sin querer, ¿sí?
Okay.
Únicamente es emoción de la pelea, o sea, un reflejo, y terminas perdiendo la pelea. Entonces, quien quiere entrenar debe de entrenar únicamente por movimientos de salud. Nunca se puede pelear. Y menos en estos tiempos que sacan la pistola.
Mm-hmm.
Is lucha libre and boxing the mismo?
No, la lucha es un espectáculo de habilidades, de agilidad, de elasticidad. Se admira, por decir, una persona que da una vuelta en el aire y cae parada, ¿sí? Y el otro compañero simulan una pelea, pero únicamente lo que demuestran es su físico, su dedicación a hacer movimientos. Son dos cosas diferentes. El box, por decir, usan guantes para no dañarse.
Yeah.
Usan guantes, por decir, de 10 onzas, 12 onzas, 16 onzas, y los usan simplemente que entre más grande es el peso, más grande es el guante, para no lastimar al contrincante. Y aún así, hay ocasiones en que se muere la persona en un knockout, la lastiman demasiado.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Y el luchador no, el luchador, por decir, puede luchar ahorita y mañana volver a luchar, o en la tarde, ¿sí? O sea, pero son dos cosas diferentes y un espectáculo diferente, las dos. Las dos son espectáculo.
Yeah.
Las
Yeah.
dos, o sea, quieren, pero son diferentes.
Interesting insight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, bro, how do you feel about the match being too short? Because you mentioned that you felt it was a little bit cut off, and I get it because Boogie, you don't want to get like a concussion from athletes. So I understood why it was cut short, but you said you were hoping for all 3 rounds. As a viewer, how do you feel?
Kind of disappointed. I know some people was like Boogie was gonna get knocked out all in the first round, or he won't even make it, and he at least made it. And I thought that he was gonna be trained. At least surprise me, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Uh huh.
like I when people tell me boxing matches are long, I was thinking like 20 minutes. Huh. This was like I think an 8-minute boxing match.
Well, it's like what our sister said. The more experienced boxer get the more longer matches. The more inexperienced get the shorter time because they're inexperienced. So they need to get like some kind of experience and
Okay.
also a good set of actual because like they've probably been doing reps or definitely,
Yeah.
but to get that actual audience feel instead of being in a maybe empty gym, because sometimes when all eyes on you, the pressure can affect somebody's energy. You know.
Mhm.
But even with that amount of time, do you still like it?
Oh yeah, it was super entertaining. Let's not say the work rate wasn't good, but I laughed because they're lolcows. you know, uh, like Boogie with the pants. That was entertaining.
What do you think about that, Papa, with the pantalones, with the
Acerca
tape?
sí, de su show de boxeo.
Yeah.
O sea, eso es un descuido de él,
But don't.
porque
But
se sube uno, por decir, vestido, con bata, realmente para darles como view a la pelea. Sí, es como un disfraz.
yeah.
Tú no puedes andar, todo el mundo conoce un mariachi y todo el mundo conoce un boxeador. Ves la diferencia, son trajes que, como Drácula,
Dracula.
sí, como es un disfraz únicamente, el atuendo de boxeador, sí.
Mhm.
Tú ves un boxeador y automáticamente pues sabes que por donde a donde está en el lugar que está es que va a boxear, pero no puede andar así en la calle,
Yeah.
sí. O sea, entonces cuando tú te pones tu ropa de boxeador, pues es lo mismo como una bailarina o algo, tienes que cuidar tu aspecto
Yeah.
cuando subes al ring, ¿sí? No puedes por decir, ay, te voy a prestar un calzón, no, tienes que mandarlo a hacer para ti y con cariño. Decir, no, con este calzón es el calzón de la suerte, con este voy a ganar.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, Papa, can you explain with the tape and the model? What is that for?
O te vendan, son vendajes diferentes, amateur y profesional. Si tú eres profesional, o sea, tiene que ser vendaje de nudillo.
Yeah.
Cuando tú te vendan las manos, tiene que haber un juez que no le pongan por decir yeso o que le pongan un palo o que mojen la venda para que pegues más duro, sino que te ponen el tape como para que no se desate y te puedan pintar, que se vea que fue aprobado por un juez. Vigilan eso, que no alteren el vendaje, porque si tú le pones yeso
Yeah.
o agua, es como si, no sé si has visto cuando la gente se rompe un brazo,
Yeah.
que
Yeah.
le ponen yeso,
Yeah.
es una piedra, y mucha gente se ha subido así, y los guantes también se cuidan, porque hay veces que le sacan borra, o sea, el relleno del guante, para que pegue más duro, no haya tanta protección.
Okay.
Pero son fallas, por decir, de la persona que no es consciente que es un deporte,
Mhm.
no es una pelea real.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm always wondering. What are your opinions of Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Bueno, a mí me gusta Mike Tyson porque es una persona que va directamente a ganar. Sí, si tú te fijas, nunca va para atrás, va adelante. Dice, bueno, yo vine a pelear. Y su decisión se refleja en el rostro de que él va a ganar.
Yeah.
Sí, o sea, no da oportunidad a que la suerte lo abandone. Entonces, mi opinión que es un muy buen boxeador, ha sabido por decir, o supo, ¿no? Brillar, cuando por decir, había muchos boxeadores buenos y su técnica también, o sea, innovadora, una técnica innovadora porque nadie se agacha hasta abajo, nadie por decir saca los golpes en corto ni volados, o sea, un boxeador pues fuera de serie. Creo que vamos a tener mucho tiempo sin ver un boxeador así.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your origin story of how you discovered these lolcows?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, do you want to start first, or I start first?
You can start first.
Well, for me, I was technically aware of Boogie2988 from because I used to watch his videos, and like no lie, like I actually watch his video to the point that I remember in Amazing World Gumball, I was like, oh, I know that YouTuber, and you didn't, and I was like, I know that guy, that's Boogie2988.
Yeah.
And you were like, who? And I was like, oh, some YouTuber. And it was like funny enough that back then when Star Wars was having new movies.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
Yeah, episode 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Episode 9 was really awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah. I said they were okay movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this about getting a little bit off subject with the Star Wars movies. I know a lot of people didn't like them. I said they were okay. I didn't think that they were the greatest, but I didn't think they were the worst.
The Emperor helped Star Wars.
Palpatine, yeah, really did. I know some people were a little bit iffy on his inclusion there, but
no, I always liked the same bad guy, but I guess that's another topic for another day.
Yeah,
let's not get too off sidetrack.
I know. So the point was that I recognized that was Boogie, especially in other stuff. Planet Dolan. I remember Boogie. And funny enough, I didn't even knew Moist Critical was in Planet Dolan. Funny enough, actually, I didn't even know who was Moist Critical.
Mm-hmm.
But Boogie, I did recognize them. What was it? Super Planet Dolan?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was very aware who he was, and especially when he was known as the Mr. Roger of the internet. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of laughable now, but back then he was very respected. Before, and I remember,
it's so hard to believe.
And I don't remember it was a Watch Mojo video, or I know it was back then when it was like top 10, was like on top, along with prank videos. But if I remember, one of the top 10s, top 10, I think it was like YouTubers or celebrity that got hacked.
Yeah.
And one of them was Boogie. And I was like, oh, I know that guy. It's Boogie. Well, I mean, I don't know him, but you know what I mean. Like, hey, I watched that guy. It's Boogie. Now, if you guys asking, what happened? Why did I stop watching Boogie? To be honest, it was just time. I'll be completely honest. What I mean by time is just as time went on, I just checked out other YouTubers and you caught my interest more than Boogie. Not trying to say he was boring, but I felt that. Well, actually, maybe he was, but I was gonna say there were way more entertaining YouTuber out there that I checked out.
Yeah.
So it's more like I outgrown Boogie. So it wasn't like it did like I wasn't aware of his deeds.
Yeah.
So that what happened. Now my origin story was Wings. Funny enough, when Griffin Gaming does those memes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always see this guy always smash the controller to the floor, and I see once in a while people use that, but I never knew who he was.
Yeah.
I just thought it was that guy that laughed a lot, the Spanish guy,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember. Which, by the way, I should really check out if he's doing well, because if I remember last time he was fighting with diabetes, so. I wonder if he's doing well. I gotta check that. But sorry, getting off subject. Like the laughing guy.
Yeah.
The one they get.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Wings, I was familiar with the meme. With the guy showing the controller.
Mm-hmm.
And he just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
He can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't until this happened. When I saw Sunny V2 video, and specifically, it was "This is not how you don't stream," which involved Darkside Phil. The moment when I saw that holy trinity, of bad streamers, that image with the poopy emoji in the middle, with the triangle, and that's when my discovery of lolcow happened. And
me too.
And if you think about it, Sunny V2 was my first Detractor YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got into lolcows, and ever since, I never stopped. Every day. To the point, our sister gets so annoying, and she knows Darkside Phil. DSP Gaming, DSP React.
Yeah.
His life story. And seriously, and she was like, DSP Gaming, out of all the things that he got addicted to, why WWE champion?
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing for anyone to ever get addicted to.
Yeah, he's a moron.
And we're both big wrestling fans.
Yes.
And you used to be a big wrestling fan, but
yeah.
But you had to agree.
It's always ridiculous when somebody play mobile games, in my opinion.
What? I'm starting to play them.
Well, at least you're not trying to spend money on them.
I spend zero money, so yeah. Because to be honest, I'll be honest, I hate gachas. I really do. I mean, I never liked it in Xenoblade Chronicle 2, and, why would I still like them now?
Yeah.
But that's not a thing for another time.
Let's Young Dad talk about that stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's Young Dad job. If I remember. I doubt I will ever talk about that, mobile games, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, who knows? Maybe I'll talk about it in the end with Starside Phil, DSP Gaming. But that's not the point. That Sunny V2 was literally my introduction to lolcows. And from there, I saw down the rabbit hole. The whole Christopher Tom video with Boogie, and then the Wing story, down the rabbit hole, including Darkside Phil. Though, out of all the three, DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts, the shenanigan that goes in there is the one I keep mostly updated to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really watch a lot of Boogie or Wings, to be completely fair. It's mostly Darkside Phil, because he's a very interesting e-bagger.
Yeah.
And DSP Gaming is very interesting when it comes to his manipulation.
The pignosis!
Yeah, the pignosis. I should not just color that. I say it the way it is. His pignosis.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because how do these dentheads fall for his scam every time? Bro, just recently, Jinx, who was probably known as OIC, tipped him $150. And he gave an honest opinion, or she gave an honest opinion. Sorry, I should say allegedly OIC. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Do not accuse, that's one of the rules.
Yeah.
But it's funny, Duty Stream is just, or is it Duty Stream? But just playing on thinking that's, OIC or something, which is probably a possibility. That's not the point. Those clickbait videos from Duty Stream sometimes mess up with my facts sometimes.
Continue.
That's not the point. The point is that, wait, what was the point? I remember. It's that his pignosis is like, because I could see through his lies.
Me too.
But how do these people do not? Or they're just in denial, or they're just paying him to see their train wreck. You know?
Yeah.
But I remember Snort Hogan released a video of an Afro Denthead.
Yeah, I was shocked, because you always hear Darkseid Phil. My audience is intelligent. You guys know me. You're smart people. And when we get to see his fans, DSP, you're doing a good job. DSP, you're doing a good job.
I saw what you were going to talk about when he was talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and then he was like, I want to get a big one, like DSP Gaming.
Man, that was so wild. I didn't think actual, like, special people exist.
Well, I mean, I know what you mean. It's like, they do exist, bro, but to be this gullible, yeah, I don't know. But it's enough talking about my origin. How about your origin?
How I got into Wings of Redemption and Boogie2988.
Exactly.
Well, this is how I remember it. For Boogie2988, it was on a video from Gray A Underway. And during that time, I hate YouTubers because, to me, they're guys in a mic. I like to think that, they get their facts wrong. And they're lazy. Something like that. I really was not a fan of YouTubers. And Gray Underway was one YouTuber I remember listening to about YouTube drama. And one of the person he talked about was Boogie2988. Well, it was during a calling out video to PewDiePie, which I don't like him. Markiplier, which I don't like him. And that Santino Marella guy.
Santino Marella is the wrestler.
Now, what's his name again? Matthew Santino?
Santoro.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard with the whole patriotising thing.
Yeah.
Because I actually watched his videos. And the one thing I liked about him was that when he does his top 10, he doesn't rank them in any particular order. It's just, this is what he thinks. Those are, 10 that he actually liked.
Mm-hmm.
And also in the end of the video, it was the Starman jingle. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love that. So that always suckered me in.
Oh yeah, to continue. Basically, he gave Boogie2988 an example, and that's how I learned about him. Like in my mind, look at this moron. Oh yeah, and I was correct. And yeah, I thought this guy was a moron, and I will continue to think this guy's a moron. Yeah, he's a guy in a mic, which I look down upon.
And in case you guys do wonder, me and Bro and my sister, we do not watch the same YouTubers. The thing that Bro doesn't even watch the tractor videos like that. He does listen to it, but as background noise when he does his video production. I do have my set of YouTuber I watch. He has his own set of YouTuber he watched. So my opinions is not like when it comes to like certain YouTubers, it's not the same as bros.
Don't try to mix our opinions, you know.
I remember that with the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. Remember how Don Tony was upset that they confused Kevin Castle opinion with Don Tony?
Yeah. That was funny.
And he said, "Mine and his are not as one."
Yeah, I remember. They always mix our dogs together. That was funny.
Yeah. But yeah, the one thing that me and you do have in common when we were watching was the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh yeah.
And JonTron.
Yeah.
So you kind of insist you both stop watching JonTron since that
I never liked JonTron. I mean, he cursed, and I just knew something was wrong with this man. Mine.
So what's the difference with the Angry Video Game Nerd when he does these multiple
He's
things?
acting.
Okay, but can JonTron be the same?
Whatever. Let's just continue.
After you said, like Pro Jared, you don't think is acting. You just, cause no, you remember that, and I remember another YouTuber say that they don't play as other characters. Unlike the Angry Video Game Nerd, they play as themselves, just with a name. You know,
Yeah.
thinking that's a different person, but they're actually playing as themselves.
Yeah. They're this is their honest like take. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me just continue. I guess with Wings of Redemption, this is how I remember in my memory. You introduced me to Wings of Redemption, saying, "Hey, look, bro, look at this guy. Aha, he's so funny. I've been watching him for years. Aha." And yeah, I thought that I can't take this anymore. I thought that was the most funniest thing. So I've been watching Wings of Redemption to laugh at him. And it makes myself feel good, Because, his misery makes my misery feel less.
Yeah. Yeah, you're more into Ring of Redemption. I'm with Darkside Phil, so yeah, so.
And then I think after that, I was watching a Sunny V2 video with you, and it was like you mentioned that video, the video of the Holy Trilogy of S streamers, and that's how I got into lolcows.
Yeah.
That's how I even discovered Darkside Phil, because of that trilogy.
Yeah, that Sunny V2 video is where I discovered Darkside Phil too. Now, Ring of Redemption, I always see him using clips, so I never was aware of like what he was actually was doing, and I never knew the name until until that Sunny V2. No, I probably heard of that name somewhere because you claim I remember. I told you about this guy.
Yeah,
but I don't recall it though. So it could be just me forgetting the smaller details.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing for sure, Sunny V2 was definitely the guy that threw the catalyst of lolcows. Because I never heard really about Darkside Phil, DSP Gaming. I'm like, there's a third guy?
Oh yeah, even before that, I was aware of Boogie2988 and his history, especially the bypass surgery. And then you got Wings of Redemption, who again had the bypass surgery. So I often look at them as a duo. But yeah, I was surprised they were a third man. So I wish he had a bypass surgery, because then they will all be like, they will be making a stereotype. Lolcows take bypass surgery. Which, by the way, I do believe Richard Molesky must have taken bypass surgery. He trying to deny, but we all know he did.
And you said there were two smoking guns. Why you think that? Can you explain that, to support your cause?
Well, it was with the Junk Media video where, his weight loss is similar to when a person have bypass surgery. It matches, Well, it almost matches, I meant to say. And it just... Oh, yeah, and also how there... there were somebody who recognized Richard Molesky because allegedly because he tried to take bypass surgery, saying, "Hey, it's that guy who took bypass surgery."
Yeah, I know. And he was like, his ex-wife was the one that was taking care of him.
Yeah.
And he said he was a very charming man, somewhat charming.
Yeah.
Well, I just remember that that he made her laugh.
Yeah.
And I love how the thumbnail of Young Media was actually Boogie with his bypass surgery.
No, it was Wings.
Oh, Wings! Sorry. Wings with his bypass surgery. Plaster over Review Tech USA.
Yeah.
Also, how do you discover Review Tech USA? Some people call him the fourth man.
That's interesting. Well,
or at least they used to call him the fourth man.
I think I just remember, like, there were some notes of them in a YouTube recommended list, but I never, like, tried to watch any of them, you know?
Yeah.
I just saw it in the algorithm, but didn't care too much. But trying to remember, well, I think it was just me digging into lolcows, and that's how I discovered him completely, who he was, you know?
Well, I always remember his video in my thumbnail, but I never clicked them. I just remember it. It was like once in a while I get a, because I used to look into video game news. I rarely do that, but nowadays. But so I remember this one time. It was a video. It was like a troll video or a detractor or hate video or meme video. And it was talking about how he scammed his Patreon audience for not doing a video that they donate all this money and then no. He did make the video, but then it was shortly put in his regular YouTube channel. And it was like less than a week or something. I don't remember specifically. I mean, even if I did try to look for it, because I did try to look for it again, but I could never found it. And obviously, it wasn't like a real person voice. It was one of those AI voice.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing for sure, that's how I discovered that guy.
Yeah.
That he was scamming his Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly it was supposed to be an exclusive video or something like that. And then he just posted it in YouTube. Ultimately scamming his audience. Now, and I think it was like a Patreon gold or something, but now I rarely see detractors of Richard Molesky.
He wiped them all away. We all know that.
Well, also because I felt like in the same time he embraced that lolcow status, so it's a lot harder to make fun of him.
Yeah, if you're like now making that.
So, and also third is for the fact that, and he is comparably not as bad as the Holy Trinity of S streamers.
Yeah.
A scammer, yes, because that Quantum TV one, I still wonder, did he really was strike down or did he just private his video?
Yeah.
Because I remember somebody would point that out, and I don't remember who pointed that out, but said that he doesn't believe that he got striked.
Yeah.
He must have done it himself.
Mm-hmm.
But but you mentioned the second thing why you think he have a bypass surgery.
Yes, and that is when he was interviewing Wings of Redemption. Funny enough, but Wings of Redemption was talking about his bypass surgery, and you know how.
I don't know. Actually, I do know. Sorry.
You know, he doesn't want to mate no more, you know? He lost the thought of mating. And Richard went like, what are you talking about? I want to mate.
I'll say it. He was still horny as a dog. And that's like, wait, what? Did he just slip up a little bit?
Yeah, he made that slip that he might take the bypass surgery.
Yeah, right. I mean, oh, that. Did he ever explain that statement or not at all?
I think so, but I'm not too much into them.
Yeah. I mean, for Richard Mineski, I don't really watch him as much because there's rarely any detractor videos. But when there was, I used to watch from Junk Media a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and
don't get me wrong, I wasn't a fan of Junk Media. I felt like he was wrong a lot. But why I actually listened to him because it was funny. Some of his stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a fan because I knew that some of these things he said were wrong, and for the fact that he was making fun of the whole scamming his parents' house, by the way.
Yeah.
I would have to disagree with him in that video completely. But I'm just saying that's one example. But I still laughed though.
Mm-hmm.
Continue though, bro.
The fifth lolcow. You know, low tier god. So I don't want to say much, but that guy, he looks like a bull, but acts like a lolcow.
He's an interesting case. I would have to give you that. Yeah, you're right, because he literally, because I remember watching Keith Lighty, and I know some individuals were upset with him when he made that initial reaction, but no, literally, that was the same opinion I sort of like. Oh, look at this guy going to school, trying to improve himself, want to be an actor. Literally, he had the tools to be great, but I felt like his ego got the best of him. Especially his insecurity. And I believe that if he was able to capitalize that a little bit, because I understand if he was like upset at certain things, I get it in his point of view, but that did not give him an excuse to be like the way he was behaving.
Yeah.
And his opinion on certain stuff was just awful. Personally, I felt like he could have been someone great, but I felt like his ego and his inappropriate opinions were not good, personally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I remember Duty Stream when he did his first commentating video. You know, back when it was like, what, Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Call of Duty was talking about Boogie2988 when he did that video that gave small of an attraction. I think it was like 100,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something about him coming back or something, that long break, and he wanted to do like more videos. So I was very interested because I rarely hear detractors use their actual voice because I was so used to the AI voice or the words on the screen.
Yeah.
Duty Stream, his opinion was very informative. But my number 6 locale, because the way he put his name in those guys.
Oh yeah.
He mentioned Tipster.
Yeah.
And Tipster.
Well, I like to call him Baxter.
Baxter, yeah, we call him that. Because I think it was like Wing of Fallen. He mentioned why stop tipping him or else he will spend your money on a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And you told me, what was it about somebody tipping him for a gym membership or something?
Yeah, he did. They tip him for a gym membership. And no, it was those super chat thing. And he went like, thanks, but no.
But someone's literally giving you the money so you could work out at the gym. At least for me, though, if someone gave me money so I could go to a gym and work out, I'll do it.
Yeah. And if you don't want to, just refund them.
Like, oh, thanks, I appreciate the tip and the support, but I would have to refund you because I can't commit to that. And he doesn't have to explain why. Or at least if he has to say why, just say that you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Mhm.
And I think people will actually respect him more for that.
Yeah.
But
obviously he's gonna use the money to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah. But yeah, when Duty Stream mentioned those 6, that was automatically my top 6 locale.
Oh yeah, your 6 locales.
Yeah, my 6 locale. The Sinister 6.
Yeah. That's funny.
But overall, that's how we got into locales.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we end this broadcast, you want to give a quick opinion about the fight between Boogie and Wings?
Yeah. Really entertaining. I loved it, but I wish it was a little bit longer. I don't know, when people were saying that boxing matches are long, I really just thought it was going to be a long one. Oh, it's just a minute each round and only 3 rounds? I mean, it was good, but I don't know. I always thought the longer the better,
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. I geeked out. I literally had teary eyes.
Oh, yes.
I was afraid, especially when the stream was like cut off from after the second match.
Yeah.
I got scared a little bit, and I panicked, honestly. But overall, I'm very happy with what it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. No, I didn't think the match should have been long. I was pretty satisfied after round 1 because so many individuals thought that it was not going to last that long. According to Papa, he said it's not about cardio, it's about breathing.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing some YouTubers saying it had to be the cardio, especially Ex Mortis. I forgot who was the other one that said it, but they mentioned boxing is a very cardio-like match.
Yeah.
But I think he probably was getting confused with MMA. If what Papa said is true. So yeah. So guys, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Wanted thanks to our special guest, Wizard Ildefonso Sr. with us. And yeah. So this is the Ildefonso brothers saying thank you for watching. If you like the content, subscribe and hit that bell. And if you want to see some of our videos, look at our playlist. It should have like some of our shows in there. Well, all of our show, except for the everyday picture. You will have to look that out. But it's Wizard Eye everyday picture for like 10 years, showing like my evolution. But yeah, share, like, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Tell us what was your first locale and experience with the locale. Or not, you could say something else there. We will not be offended, unlike a certain incident guy. The guy. Yeah, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Alright, guys. Bye!